Okay, guys, we're live. There's everyone here. Maybe I
Right
should
side.
get the
Is
tripod
that right side up?
that is right side up. So far, no one is here yet, but oh, we're gonna need someone to watch the chat. That's the only thing about the phone. You
I can
gotta.
watch the chat. You have a tripod in the
I,
casita.
I do.
How do I get to it?
That's it.
YouTube?
Do you want me to go get the tripod?
Or do you want a
You have,
selfie stick?
you have to actually be signed into Rosebud's Travel, so Katy would have to do it, I think.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm not on.
Where do I
Here
sign
it is.
in
It says
here?
Rosebud's Travels is live
Yep,
in Abilene.
there you go.
Yeah, I'm signed into. It's got a like a 3-second delay.
Turn it. Mute it.
How do I do Rosebud's Travels is live on here?
Well, number one, I'm subscribed, so I just go to my subscriptions.
Oh, Loose Loop is here. Hi. Somebody needs to answer. Let's see. We're figuring this out, Lou. Do you see the chat?
No. I don't know where to look for it.
Hide all chat, top chat, message, live chat, all messages are visible. Hi, there we go.
Thought I was
Hey,
signed
Lou,
in.
how are you? Do you have any current? Do you have any questions of the whole team? There's the Knights. They're behind us here. So Frank and Deb are here, and Katy and Lewis are here. We're in Abilene. He says, thanks for the closet, worked out. I'm glad it worked out for you. We're in Abilene, and we're going to a state park in New Mexico tomorrow. It's Oasis State Park. We're on our way to Magoat Campground in Colorado, and we're going to do some more closet installs in Magoat Campground in Colorado. So this evening we thought we would just do a live stream and answer any questions anybody has about anything, I guess. Like
I can't find it.
it can be anything related to the closet. It can be anything about Rosebud Travels and any of the stuff we're doing. And just fire away any questions and we'll try to answer them.
Well, Deb, I can't get it to show up.
You can't get what to show up.
Lou says, thanks for the closet, worked out.
Yep.
He just says,
Do you want me? Do you want me to get you a tripod?
That might be good.
All right.
Katie's going to grab a tripod because I'm shaking the phone here around, hanging onto it. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun going to Magoat Campground. It's going to be boondocking. It is in a national forest, and we're not going to have electricity or water or sewer. I think there's drinking water in the campground, but it will be interesting to spend a little time in the campground, and we'll be installing closets as well. We have all of our battery operated tools, so we don't really need electricity to install a closet. But this is the first time we're going to be at a campground where we don't have electricity, so it could be interesting to do it and see how long all the tools last and how that all works out. And we can charge batteries a little bit with our house batteries, but there's a limit to that also. So that's what we're going to try to do.
Well, you guys are lithium.
Yes, we are now currently lithium, so that gives us a little bit of a leg up on that because the lithium can be run down further than the lead acid batteries or the AGM, so it'll allow us to, we will have more usable power because of it.
How does it charge good with the solar?
Yes, we're going to be using a solar panel to charge it. We didn't even bring our generator because generators don't run well at altitude. So we didn't even bother bringing the generator. Thank you, Katy. I'm gonna try.
We're gonna put this on a tripod.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put it on a tripod.
I tightened that up a little bit so it wouldn't flip.
I don't know if my case will fit on this thing.
That looks about right. Is it gonna stay?
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Now, yeah, Katy just has to be
All right, rolling.
there. That
There we
stops
go.
it from shaking. There you go.
Much better. Okay.
We got a couple people online. Fire away with questions, guys, if you have any. Do you have any questions about Rosebud's travels or Katie's Casita Closets? Anything? Or this campground? We're at a KOA campground in Abilene, Texas, and it's, I think it's like just on the outskirts of town. And it's a small campground for a KOA, but I mean, it's pleasant enough. They have a swimming pool, and they have a little dog park. And the sites are full hookup, so we have all amenities.
Bathhouse is real clean.
Oh, did you go? Okay,
Yeah.
so bathhouse is really
I
clean.
checked it out.
And they got a really well supplied store
Oh, really?
They have a store. Where's the store?
in the office.
Oh, I didn't even look at that when I was in there. Okay.
Go in the room, they had a lot of stuff.
Okay. So
I
they
know they
have
have propane available.
yeah, yeah. So the KOA guys do a lot of that regular kind of campground stuff that, providing propane. Well, they don't give it to you. You got to pay for it, but they have propane available. They have the little camp store. The bathhouse is actually really nice. And we have full hookups anyway also, so you
We
can,
Got a little tree. Each
we
of
have a
us has
little,
tree.
we have a little tree.
Emphasis on the little.
Right. And Abilene is, out in West Texas, but it's actually a fairly decent sized town.
There's an Air Force base near here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dias
Yeah.
Air Force base. Oh,
Hardin Simmons,
no.
Hardin Simmons is here, side of the highway. And then they've got
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech has some nursing schools.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little bit going on in this town.
Yeah, I haven't been to Abilene in so long. It seems to have grown a lot.
Well, yeah, 40 years. to
Yeah,
make a big
40
difference.
years makes a difference. Yes, it
I
does.
believe that was the last time we were in Abilene.
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't seem that long, but I guess so. It's been 40 years since we've been in Abilene, but
BC, before children.
oh,
Yeah, there you go.
there you go. Right.
BC.
And we it was very hot today in Abilene, I will say that. We went to dinner a little bit ago, and the thermostat in the car said it was 98 degrees outside, so it was a little bit steamy in Abilene. Oh, our little lights just came on.
Oh, yeah.
They have little lights in the campground, like little lantern
Must be getting dark.
kind of things. Yeah, I think it's starting to get dark, so. You have one behind you.
That's theirs.
Is that yours?
Here's Leonard. No, that's his.
That's
Oh,
his.
that's his.
Yeah, each
Oh.
one has that little lantern.
Oh,
Oh, apparently we have more than one lantern.
yeah.
So there's that. We're very close to the highway.
Yes, you do hear a little bit of highway noise when you're outside. And now I've noticed when I'm in the camper, I don't hear any highway noise, especially when the air conditioner's on. You don't hear any highway noise. So, yeah.
So we drove close to 400 miles today. Lewis and I did, and then Frank and Deb drove.
I have to look it up.
I think it was about
Yeah,
200
we
miles
drove,
from where we met up with you.
About 200 miles.
Yeah, it's roughly
Yeah. So we left about 15 after 7 this morning, and it was muggy and hot in Houston. Here in Abilene, it's more of a dry heat, right, Deb?
It's dry. Dry.
Yeah,
Doesn't really seem to make a lot of difference. We're all a little bit sweaty,
right.
but it was a decent drive coming up here.
Right.
We drove mostly on Highway 36 after we got to Brenham, I think is where it switches to Highway 36.
Correct. Correct.
Coming out of Houston, we went on Highway 290 and then went to 36, and then it's 36 almost,
Almost
the
the
whole way.
entire way. That's right.
And 36 is kind of pleasant. It's not a huge highway. It's a narrower highway with lots of rolling hills, a lot of cattle ranching,
Yes.
and
goats.
goats.
There's a plane.
Plane taking off over us.
I don't know what type, but there's a plane.
An Air Force base.
Yeah, it sounds like an
I
Air
bet.
Force plane. Wow. Big rumble.
Yeah. So it was a pretty pleasant drive. A number of places we went through pecan groves. I think there's a lot of pecan groves grown. Pecans are grown commercially a lot here in Texas. So
Right.
the area we went through was the right climate, I guess, for growing pecans. And they're really pretty because the trees are all green and leafy, and my goodness,
That is making lots of
that
noise.
jet is close.
Sure is. I don't see it though. Don't see it. I don't see it. It's interesting.
So, got any other questions for us?
Yeah. Wondering if anyone has any questions about anything. Fire away. Almost anything anyway.
Only Lou was on.
Only Lou? I thought there's a couple. Looks like a couple
Girl.
people.
Mine shows 4 people. Hello, 4 people,
Yours shows four people.
but it might include us.
Oh, it might.
And the nights, it includes the nights.
You
No,
did,
not
Frank.
me. I signed off.
Some did signed off.
So,
Slow night for a live present. It's a Thursday night, so people. Yeah, I don't know.
it's you and us, Lou,
Yeah.
but I'm sure other people will watch this later. So.
Didn't Lou install his own?
Lou, did you install your own closet?
I believe he did.
Or did we install your closet?
No, I think Lou installed it. I believe.
No, it's just 2. That's me and Frank.
And Lou's not there.
I don't know.
Frank just signed off.
Oh, Frank just signed off.
He's looking at the
So it's me and Lou. So there's a beautiful sunset this evening.
Yep.
A lot of red in the sky.
And there's, I'll show you the moon. The moon's kind of pretty this evening.
That's not the moon. That's the
No, the moon above it.
that's the lights.
Right above the trees.
There it is.
There it is, right above the trees.
Lou
See
had
the
a
moon?
kit.
Lou had a kit.
Lou had a kit, okay, and he did it himself. So Lou, did you find that the,
L.A.
huh?
He's from L.A.
L.A. Okay. Did you find that the instructions were helpful to install a kit?
Well, I don't know.
Huh? No, he hadn't answered yet.
Yeah, this is now broadcasting. There's a little bit of a delay from
Oh,
when we
is
said
there,
it to
is
when
there a lag? Oh, okay.
Look at this.
Right.
Later on.
Oh yeah, it's
So-
recorded.
So I added some notes to the vintage kit.
Okay.
I added notes about some minor modifications. We added an extra screw hole in the base so that because the vintage base is smaller, and so the supports can slip around more. And so we have a couple of places we're encouraging screwing the base itself to the supports. So that's one of the changes that I made in the instructions. Also, we noticed with the vintage kit that the space between the edge of the door and where stuff would get in the way from the boards that everything attaches to was narrower, and so Lewis has been having to trim down the vertical pieces. So,
They have to just manufacture those narrow.
well, we're
It
trying.
didn't on every one of them though.
Yeah, but he's run into it on about half of them, I think.
Right.
So,
It's been roughly half.
so I added a note about what to do with regards to that.
But yeah. Well,
So,
I guess there's not a lot of questions and not a lot of people this evening, so we'll go ahead and sign off and say goodnight. But thank you guys for joining in. And what I'll do is I'll try to make an announcement the next time that we're doing a live stream. I will try to do an announcement ahead of time so you know it's coming, and then you can kind of plan on it, and then that'll help allow us to have a little bigger crowd. So with that, we're going to all say good night and thank you very much for your attendance. And we'll, like I said, we'll try it again and we'll announce it.
okay, good night.
Good night. So, stop.